tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming in my way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. How are we doing tonight? Hope you guys are doing well. Me, I'm fighting a computer that doesn't like me today for some reason. But welcome to the Listless Game Show, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you guys are having a good start of January and all them other things that are supposed to be going on. It has been, we actually got snow today. Actually, we got snow last night, and it all melted by this morning. Yeah, that's how. Um, what's the word I'm looking for? That's how weak our 2 to 4 inches turns out to be. But like I said, welcome to the Listwitz Game Show, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that have never been here before, we are a throwback to your favorite TV game shows of classic and not so classic and neo stuff. I don't really have anybody to talk to at the moment. That's disappointing. So we're just going to have to wait around and see who shows up and who says hi and who drops in. Yeah, I'm running about an hour late. I know. And I apologize for that. Like I said, technical difficulties to get me started. But we're here. That's what counts, right? As the phrase goes, better late than never. Although sometimes it's kind of hard to agree with that. Let me go see. Like I said, right now it is pretty lonely. Hopefully we'll get a few people in and kick things off. But for those, like I said, for those of you that have never been here before, we have a basic follow-up or basic schedule we follow. We basically do what we call semi-interactive. We can't do interactive yet because I don't have time to reprogram everything in C and make them active as much as I would like to. Oh, I may steal something from somebody or convince him to send me a copy of something so I can start working on this. To convert a couple of games over to multiplayer and Twitch play. But we're going to have to wait and see how it goes. That's the hard part. In fact, I meant to do that today and I just didn't do it. So it'll be tomorrow. I'll probably send Jay the email saying, can you send me a copy of boom, 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 boom? And then I'm going to basically, as one of my favorite wrestlers says, light, cheat, steal. I'm going to do the stealing part and just kind of rearrange stuff and see if I can make it work for me. That's what I'm hoping for. But as I don't have anybody really on the channel at the moment, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. Or I haven't done it in reasonably in a while. Ooh, pardon me. I did not mean to yawn like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little different from the normal startup. And dun, 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 and see if I can. Nope, it's not there yet. Damn it! It's the one thing I hate about OBS. It takes forever for it to get where I need it. Why are you not showing up? Oh, you know what else is missing? We're missing the background music. That is just really weird. That is very strange. It's not pulling up all my windows. There it is. So while we're waiting for a few people to get in, and we'll see about getting started, I am going to do one thing, so bear with. Oop, wrong button. I need some coffee, so bear with me. Apologies for that, folks. I don't usually do that, but I didn't realize I had run out as quickly as I had. Hey, Ask, how you doing tonight? Good evening, Ask. How are we doing this evening? Tonight, we're going to try to do split second. So for those of you that are, you're sick, but well, get better. Chicken soup. That's mine. Actually, my cure is potato soup, but I'm odd like that. Potato soup does me a world of good. And if you have it, you get German potato soup. I know everybody says chicken noodle soup, but like I said, I have weird tastes. So you get sick from just the flu, the COVID, the appendectomy. And for those of you that don't know, that's just referring to something that Ben had happen today or last week. And thankfully he took care of it. So Ben, I know you don't watch my stream, but just get well, my friend. That's all I can say. Hello, Darky. How you doing, my dear? What kind of mischief are you up to today? All right, so now that I at least got a couple of you in here, at least I think I do, is basically one software says I got 2 people in, one software says I had no people in, so I've yet to figure that out. I am working on the game of Divided. Now, what I want to do over the next couple of weeks is I want to try to get some more player games in. Not counting this week, because this week we're doing everything a little different. I don't remember what I put on the schedule, but I think I've got to flip the schedule over. So basically, I think I might have just put Jeopardy in for next week, but I got to go look. What did I put in for the schedule for next week? That's a good question. No, I did Pressure Point next week. So I may pull Pressure Point off the list. Because I'm thinking what I may end up be doing is I may end up pulling out Russ's older version of Weakest Link and or Jeopardy and or Divided. And the reason I say that is because I need to get a game where I get players in. I need to get a game where I get players to participate. Which means that if I do Weakest Link, it will be limited to Discord participation, which I would like all of them to do. I would love for everybody to kind of hang out in the Discord. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the mouse? And what I'm hoping is I'm going to beg Jay that I can steal one of his programs, so I can steal parts of it, rather than me going through and just recoding everything. Because I just don't have time. I figured it out yesterday. Actually, I figured it out today because I basically played Wheel of Fortune on hands-on buzzers. I played on bench stream, and I got no work done on Divided. So my Divided game is like 3 weeks in production for what should be like 1 day's worth of work. It's 3 weeks of production for one day, what should be one day's worth of work. And unfortunately, it's I don't know how people find time to do stuff anymore. I really don't. It's one of those cases of you guys make me feel like either I am really horrible at organizing my life, which is possible, or I know a lot of people that stream that just don't do anything. It's got to be one of the two. Because, like I said, having to work a household budget and everything else, and finding time to, and working, and getting the studio cleaned up, and everything else, I have no hours left in the day. I really don't. I have like 0 hours in the day anymore to work on things. So I basically, how do I put it? I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try to convince Jay to loan me one of his programs that is already interactive, so I can steal it and rewrite what I need, so that I can make things work. And what I'll end up doing is I'm going to end up probably starting with the money drop and work my way around from there. Money drop, secret fortune, and I forget what else. I forget what else I'm going to try, but we'll see. But yeah, it'll probably be a bunch of the one-player games that end up like that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I am running 30 minutes late. I know, shame on me. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the King list. We are looking for, there we go. I wonder if my camera will work while I'm on stream. Probably not. Probably not. We are looking for 10 words or phrases that contain the word king. K-I-N-G. And I will tell you, there is one phrase you're going to have to think outside the box for. I will tell you that right now. There is one outside the box that you're going to have to come up with to make it on the list. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what do you say we get started with the 30-minute timer starting now? And I needed to move that over. Where is, oh, I can't move that over because it's in the different screen. Damn it. It is good to be king. That's why you have me to be the king of kings. King Arthur not there. King of queens not on the list. The king has left the building. Long live the king. And this is one of those few ones where I would have taken either variation. Ask. You could have said, the king is dead, or long live the king. I would have taken either or, and it would have counted. Just because that was one of the weird ones, it's like, you can't have one phrase without the other. You can't. King Kong. I'm going to admit, and if you've never seen it yet, King Kong versus Godzilla is not a good movie. It really isn't. Of course. Oh, why did nobody tell me? This is my question for y'all. Why did nobody tell me Netflix finally decided to show the live action Cowboy Bebop? I want to know why you guys kept me in the dark. I'm hooked. I was a fan of that show from the original. I always loved that anime because it was um it was my favorite anime of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Although I always hated the Squid Monster one. That was the stupidest episode ever. But I'm flipping through. I'm in bed one night, and my wife got me a new TV for the bedroom. So I just flip on Netflix, and what do I see but Cowboy Bebop? And I'm like, all right, I've seen them all, but I'm going to be happy to watch them again. I'm thinking it's the anime show, right? That's what I'm thinking. I flip it on, and it starts. I forget the first scene. Is the scene where he's walking into a store with the headphones on, or it starts with the scene of the bad guy blocking the gun? And I look, and I'm like, I don't remember this. I remember the first episode. It wasn't in a casino. And that guy does not look like he's a hand-drawn cartoon character. I found heaven. I don't care what anybody says. I found heaven with Cowboy Bebop, the live-action series. And I've seen, like I said, I have seen every episode of the anime, including the movie. So I know how the chapters are supposed to work. They made just enough tweaks to change it from the anime series. I'm happy. I am watching a brand new series of an old series. I am watching a remake, and I'm happy of it. So now I have 3 must-watches. 2 are on HBO, one's on Netflix. I got Cowboy Bebop on Netflix. I got Peacemaker on HBO and Doom Patrol on HBO. Oh, and Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer is on HBO, I think. So I got 4 shows. If I take my time and basically watch one episode of this, I have told myself I am not going to binge watch any of the 4. It is not going to happen. I am. You ever have one of those things where it's so good you want to just eat it up, but you don't want to run out? This is my eat 'em up, but don't binge it. So yeah, it's one of the few things that I'm in heaven over. So like I said, ask Darky, whoever else came in, if you're not bots. Yeah, that's always been here, my dear. That's always been here. It's my Doctor Who coffee cup. Why did you guys hide this from me? Is my question. You guys are evil for not telling me about that show. But I love the fact that they made just enough changes where it's not following the movie or the anime series 100%. It's close. It's really close. I am going to be really interested. See, Darky, I'm blaming you. I am looking so forward to the Accountant Assassin, and whenever they do the Knocking on Heaven's Door story. And they had better do them all. That's all I'm going to say. If they get in there and they say after episode 6 they don't have enough viewers, I'm complaining to Netflix. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to the silly episode. There's only really one silly episode that I can think of. There's the silly episode where Spike leaves some food in the fridge and it turns into a blob monster. And that was like a really, really stupid. Now, I'm going to admit, can I turn it, is it too loud? I can turn it down a little bit. Give me a minute. Give me a sec. Yes, I'll turn it down. If it is that loud. Like I said, I mostly have it on for me. There we go. That should be better. That should be better for you. So yeah, so like I said, I now have a TV regimen. I am a king among men. They just don't ever realize it. They just never realized. I am a king among men. Cocky is the king of spades, ace king. All good ones, but not what we're looking for. So again, you guys have to remember there is one that is definitely outside the box. And if you know this show, you know what that means. If you know this show, you know what outside the box means. But I'm not going to help you beyond that point. You know what? I just realized what's wrong. There we go. If I'd known the king list was going to come up, I'd go get the whole thing. Dark. I would have gotten the robe, the armor, the whole 9 yards. But I didn't realize that this one was going to come up. I need to start using them more often. I really do. So I've got to make a space so that I don't have to go hunt down the hats. So I can just reach over and say this one and this one and this one. I'll probably like clean off one of my shelves, one of my prize shelves, just to make room for the hats and stuff. If you go back and look and I don't remember which episode it or when it was, but I actually did one episode in the entire kingly outfit. I did one episode in the entire outfit because I had bought it for one episode on somebody else's stream. And I'm like, no, I'm using this multiple times. But I've got the full pirate outfit, and then I got the full king outfit. I need to get a new Riddler costume that fits me. The problem is I'm getting too big around the belly, so it doesn't ever actually fit. It quit fitting. God save the king. Yes, save me. Pocket Kings, King of the Ring, not there. The king must die so that the country must live. No! No, don't kill. No kill. No kill the king. I'll be good, I promise. You can kill Marie. And she's the one who said you guys can eat just cake. Where was I? Oh, yeah, so I'm probably gonna like clean out one of the prize shelves just so I can put all the hats in reach, because honestly, right now there are only like 4 hats that are like immediately in reach. There's this one, the Pope, the catcher's mitt, the Ump one. There you go, King Ump. And Batman. Those are the only ones that are like right in reach. Everything else I have to like make an effort to get. Where did I buy them? Just thrift shops, knick-knack stores, costume shops. Here, there, and oh, and I got the full Pope outfit one day. The play's the thing. Wherein I find the conscience of the king. Is it conscience or confidence? I think it's confidence. No, we actually have a massive costume shop that's about 20 minutes from me. And I went there one year and I bought an almost complete pirate outfit. And then I realized I didn't like, hello, Stacy. How are you doing, my dear? I didn't like the jacket that they had. So I literally went to a Pirate Palooza, and I spent, now this is bad. I spent $400 for the pirate shirt, the pirate jacket, the gun, and I kept the fake sword. I wanted a metal one, but I was like, no, I think that's going a little too far at the moment. So yeah, that's where I got the pirate outfit. Yep, I went stupid one day. It was one of those days. Oh yeah, it's still hanging up in the closet. It's still hanging up in the closet. I don't know where the bird went for it, because I've brought the bird out on occasion. The problem is the bird doesn't sit on the shoulder like he's supposed, or I'm built funny. So if I'm doing the stream sitting, if I got the bird up here, he'll like constantly just fall over. Well, I gotta shave this off first. I gotta shave this off so I can look like a kid again. No. For that, it's like a special occasion thing. It's a special occasion thing. But yeah, it was. I bought the jacket was like $400 and I talked him down to about 320. And then I spent the rest of the money on different things. Do I wear black eyeliner? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I have worn black eyeliner. Um, I don't have the Cleopatra wig. I don't know where it's at. But Darky, I basically make the world's ugliest Cleopatra. I've actually done that on air with the eyeliner, with the makeup. I didn't do the mascara eyelashes because my eyelashes aren't long enough. And I have to wear the glasses to see what I'm doing. I will say the toga for Cleopatra was probably my worst ever that I ever did. But yeah, I actually tried to bronze the face. It didn't work because it's basically I literally shaved this off before the show. Okay? I shaved this off just so I could do the Cleopatra thing. I want to say the day before the show. The next day when I'm doing the show, it's already back out. I'm better as Santa Claus than I am as Cleopatra. Let's be honest. This makes you think Santa Claus. And like I said, it was all gone. It was all gone. And it didn't look right. It was like I said, it was the world's ugliest Cleopatra. And Bubbles tried. She tried to make it work, but it was like with this face, not gonna happen. The Los Angeles Kings are not on the list. The Sacramento Kings, not on the list. King of the Saints, not there, ask. So we are down to 10 minutes on this list, ladies and gentlemen. We are down to 10 minutes. Anyway, so hopefully, there we go, ask. I will take that for King James Bible. I will take King James for the King James Bible. No, I've got to put some money away, Darky, before I go do any more costumes. Robin Hood was on my list to do. And for whatever reason, I backed off of it. I can't remember why. Oh, I want to say I remember why. Was because they had everything in my size except for the main tunic. I had the bow and arrow ready. I had the hat ready. I had the quivers, the arrows. I had found a set of tights that fit, I think. If I remember rightly, I found, no, was it, maybe it was the tights I couldn't find. But it was one of the two parts that they didn't have in my size, and they weren't expecting it. But like I said, the worst thing is This costume shop normally has everything in every size. And for whatever reason, they didn't have it and they said it wasn't coming in. So I couldn't do Robin Hood. It's sort of like the Riddler outfit. There's only one good Riddler outfit that I like. And for whatever reason, they won't make it one more size larger. So I put it on one day and I literally ripped the back of it. I've got the hat somewhere, which I still use, but I don't have the costume for it, so I haven't ever used it in a while. Now, the great story about the Riddler costume was it just so happened that the list that day was Famous Edwards. And everybody's guessing. And I'm in the Riddler costume, and I keep holding the staff up to the camera. And I keep telling everybody, I'm not looking at anything. I'm just telling everybody, look around me. There's a huge hint on the screen. This is before Fallen had sent me the Riddler picture. We get through the whole list. Guess which is the only Edward they don't guess on the list? Edward Nygma. I was heartbroken. I was totally heartbroken. That was the one on the list they couldn't come up with. Benny King, not there. B.B. King, Don King. King David, King Solomon, all good ones, but they're not there. Lion King didn't make the cut, Stacy. I know it's in the file. I just know it didn't come up this time. Again, guys, there is one on the list you guys have to think a little outside the box for. Even though there were a few that fit outside the box, it only picked from what? Anyway, where was I going from? Edward to something. Oh, anyway. So again, hopefully, and I want Frog or Shadow in here the night I do it. I'm hoping to do a Weakest Link in the near future. And because I know Frog is using Russ's latest version, I kind of prefer the previous version because you can identify who the strongest and weakest links were. So hopefully we'll get enough people in to try that at some night. And like I said, Divided is almost finished. Now Divided, we're going to play a little different than the normal show. Divided is going to be 3 teams of 3. And they'll each have their own set of questions. So that one I really want to try. And then I know Topper is working on his version of Moneybags. I'm working on my version of Moneybags. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. Because I want to clean up a few others. So that they fit more along the lines of interactive. But like I said, the first one, I think I'm not. I've given up on doing the list as an interactive. I think I've given up on doing lists as interactive because it gives me a reason to talk to you guys while you guys are guessing, and then we never know where the conversation goes. So what I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping to take some of the one-player games, and like I said, $1 Million Money Drop is my first intended one. So that everybody can play along on that. That's what I'm hoping for. Now, deal or no deal, I'm passing on. Um, Show me the money. I think I'm going to set up. I haven't figured out if I can do the exit list. I haven't figured out if I can do the exit list because that one's driven by the main player of the game. Oh, and I'm going to try to do Color of Money. I'm going to try to do the Color of Money, but I'm going to try to do it with trivia questions. I saw somebody's version of it, and I'm off camera just for a second, Dart. The king of your country, the kingmaker. All good guesses, but not what we're looking for. So we're down to 1:30, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 1:30. Oh, come on, camera. Start working on it. Or hit the right button. One or the other. I always forget. See, I didn't go nowhere. I just kind of like snuck off camera for a second. I have to hide once in a while. Because there are things I do on air that shouldn't really be on air, but when you have my addiction is kind of tough. And now I'm out of coffee again. All right, we're down to 30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds. Scorpion King. I like it, but it's not there. I will send you a king. No, just send me a king's ransom. That's all I need. I'll tell you what, we'll even sell off my son Nerdy and see how much we can get. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, we have hit the timer, but since there was nobody really here for most of it, let's put another 10 minutes on. Let's put another 10 minutes on. That'll put it right about 8. Well, it was supposed to be 8 minutes, but King 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. King 1, 2, 4. Is somebody doing math on my stream, Darky? You know better than that. No mathies. Return of the King not on the list. King 1, 2, 4, 1, 24. 5, 7. I think it's code. She's trying to tell us something, but I'm not sure what. That's what I think it is. I think she's trying to tell us something. Okay. So far, Ask has gotten 3, Dark has gotten 1, and we are looking for king phrases, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking for any word or phrase that contains the word king in it. The Kings of New York, or the King of New York. I'm surprised nobody has done the one from, well, I'm not going to say it yet. King of England, the last King of Scotland, which goes to prove to me that Forrest Whitaker is overrated. That's my opinion. He's a good sidekick character. He's a good secondary character. But he can't carry a film on his own. Ooh, try not to yawn on air. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go. King dot 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 dash dot dot dash dot dot dash dash dot 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 something. Let's see. Dash dot dash is T. Four dots is a D. Now, see, that still doesn't make sense because you got a short dash in there. She's confusing me, folks. She's confusing me. Ooh, why do I have the yardies now? I shouldn't. I'm drinking coffee or Coke or Dr. Pepper, as we always try to do around here. But for some reason, I am getting the yawnies. King of Kings, King Midas, not on the list. The Sun King, not there. There we go, Ask. I was waiting for somebody to do. I'm king of the world, baby. Hello, Red. How you doing tonight? I've been waiting for somebody to do that one just so I could do the Leonardo thing. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for king phrases. We are looking for any. Yeah, you did king of the world, but not I'm the king of the world. King of Kings. Okay, there we go. God, I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. So yeah, so like I said, so I know next week says pressure point, but like I said, if we can get enough people in, um, I'm thinking I'm going to pull up the weakest link and or divided and or Jeopardy. I know it's red on red. It's kind of it's. I didn't realize it till I looked up. I'm like, are they going to be able to see that? I was like, yeah, they'll still be able to see it. King of Prussia Mall. I am King of Prussia Mall. You'll buy from Orange Julius. You'll buy. You'll wait. There we go. Ah! You'll buy from Orange Julius and buy the caramel popcorn. The once said future king is not there. Anyway, put my sword down. I need to put my sword down before I poke an eye out or something. That would be just bad. But I'll tell you what, Darky, what I will do is if I can get money together, and I'm not making any promises, I will see about working on more of the costumes for the show. Like I said, I've got the Pope, I've got the Pirate, I've got the King, I've got Blind Eye Jack. Those are my big five. Those I have the parts for. I want to do a Zoot Suit one. Is one I want to do, but I don't remember if they had any good Zoot Suit costumes. Fit for a King, not there. Drag King, not there. My problem is for the Professor Red, I've misplaced the glasses. I've misplaced the lab coat. I still have them. I still have the headpiece. If I can find the lab coat, I can bring Professor back. And I think that's the only reason I haven't brought him back is because I've got so many boxes, empty boxes lying around the room right now for packages that I think it might be hidden in the closet. It might be hidden in the closet I can't get to at the moment. I really need to clean up the studio is what I need to do. And get packages out. If I can get that done, then I can probably bring the Professor back. I should bring the Professor back specifically for Jeopardy episodes. That's what I should do. Like the King always comes out for King of the Mountain. Sherlock Holmes almost always, except I lost a bunch of the parts to Sherlock Holmes. Or I broke the pipe. I broke the glasses or the magnifying glass. I've still got the Deerstalker kit hat. I can't remember what I did with the shawl. No, that was what I was talking about earlier, Red, is here's my problem with bringing out Edward, is they don't make the costume to fit me anymore. It's basically I'm one size too large for the Riddler costume because it only goes up to like 2X. And because I'm getting older, and as you get older, you get boom. At least as a guy, because I don't exercise as much as I should, I can't fit into it. It's literally, I don't know if you guys remember. And I'll say probably the only one that does is Red. As I was sitting here one night in the Riddler outfit, and I went to get up, and as I got up, the entire back literally split. So it was a case of I don't have that costume anymore. and every time I've tried to replace it, they 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 stop selling it the size I can wear. Like I said, he's the one character I really wish I could bring back more than any of them. But again, if you guys want, like I said, I will bring back the others. Like I said, that's Blind Eye Jack, that's the King, Pope Treviticus, the Pirate, who am I forgetting? The Professor. And if I get money, which is always the hard part, I will go out of my way to try to find costumes for the show. But that is if the regular cycle doesn't work. Yep, Blind Eye Jack is a fake. The problem with Blind Eye Jack is I lost one piece of his outfit, and it's a very important piece. But I can get him for cheap. I just haven't done it yet. Is I've got to get him the shades, so the full shades. If I get that, Jack would be back in the cycle like immediately. Because I know where the bolo is. I know where the hat is. Because I just found the hat again. I know where the jacket is and I know where the gun is. No, what I need, like I said, what I need to do is I need to get all my boxes filled with stuff so I can ship them out, so I can get them out of the way, so I can get to the closet where everything was. Because like I said, right now the Pirate, Treviticus, and the King are hanging upstairs. The Riddler was back there. Cleopatra was back there. But I ended up with a problem with the wig for Cleopatra. I goofed and like laid it down. And for those of you guys that don't know, this is part of Cleopatra. This is part of Cleopatra. But I laid it down one day, and I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing with the chair, and I rolled over the Cleopatra wig and basically ruined it. It was literally, I caught like various hairs in the wheel, and there was a good one. I like the freaking one. All right, so we have done 40 minutes on the list and a little extra. And unfortunately, you guys only got 4 kings out of all of that. So you basically have the start of a deck of playing cards. We had, for number 1, Chicken a la King. Number 2, the Lizard King. I thought Stacy might go that direction when she went with Mouse King earlier. Was it? Which one did she say? And I thought she might follow it up. I know she had said one, and I'm like, all right, she's got to follow it up with Mouse King or with the Lizard King. Number 4 on the list. I told you guys there was one oddball one. is spanking or spanking. That was the one oddball the computer actually chose tonight. Was just spanking. And who gave me King of the Mountain? I think Ask gave me King of the Mountain. You were, yep, Ask, you give me King of the Mountain. Oh, no, 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 no. That's why I say, once in a while, the computer will make you think outside the box, Ask. You have to remember the rule. The rule says, as long as it's a full word that's attached. The word span attaches to the word king to make spanking. So that counts as a legitimate king word. One of the worst ones, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. There was one I had that was so bad and so tough. And it wasn't Start Your Engines. It was a really short word with a really long word that came after, or a long set of words that came after it. And it counted because it literally was, oh, what was it? It was Sands. It was something sand after it. I can't remember. But you would not have gotten it unless you literally just crammed two words together. Anyway, I asked you to give me King of the Mountain. You should have kept going, because King of the Castle was what we were looking for. And then number 7, just a little old king snake. And number 9, I know every time I do this list, is king prawn. Nope, I see King of Soul, King of the Mountain, King of Hearts, King Kong, King of the World, like I said, I would have to go in and find. You said King of the Court. Now I got King of the Mountain at 2027. Well, it was only you and Darky here, and I don't think either of you said it. And I really wish Chatbot would give me a search function. No, if somebody got it, I want to give them credit for it. Oh, I did find it. Darky, I owe you an apology. That one is yours. I just did find it. I found it. Okay, so we're going to give Darky credit for King of the Castle. Let's get it off there so I don't forget for you, Darky. Wow. Yep, I just did find it. That's why I always go back and look. I don't want anybody saying, well, you're not fair. That's weird. I think it showed up in chatbot, but not in my Twitch chat. That's what happened. That is really, really weird. All right, and then ask. Wait, Carol King. Oh, wait, that's Carol Channing. And that is a small prize for ask. So let me go get my notepad open so I can put you on the list again, ask. See, Dark wanted credit for it. Wow, ask, you are not on my small prize list. There's like 0 for you. That is a surprise. Then Darky said, let's live like a king. And I want royal cohorts and royal mistresses and royal food. And I want my own court jester. I'll hire Murphy to be my court jester. Live like a king. And there's our 1-player game for Darky. So, Darky, I owe you 3 of them. And what we'll probably do is Price is Right, I think, is going to be at the end of the month. So, my goal is to hit the 1-player games at the end of the month. Like I said, if I can find time, I will improve them so they work better. But that's always the hard part. Then S said, do you swear on a stack of Bibles? Not just any Bibles, but the King James Bible for 5 whammies. And then Ash just decided he wanted to kill me. Or actually, no, he was celebrating my life because he gave me the good half of the answer. He gave me long live. Damn, that messed up my hair. That messed up my hair bad. Long live the king. And that's right, because I am immortal. I am Adrian Paul from Highlander. For 35 whammies. What, it looks better messed up? Okay. Wait a minute. There we go. No, it actually needs to get cut is what it needs. Because it's basically my hairline is receding on the side instead of the top. But it's too cold to get it cut right now. Speaking of cold, how'd you guys do in terms of snow today? Or I should say from last night today. Because, like I said, we were told we were going to get like 4 inches. That's what we were told, was 2 to 4 inches. We got maybe half an inch. And it all melted before my neighbor's kid could come over to shovel the driveway. So I want to know who got hit by the winter storm from hell. Now, if you did get hit by the winter storm from hell, I apologize, because we definitely did not. Even though we were told we were going to get it. See, I honestly think, Red, it went right, if it did anything, it went right along the U.S.-Canadian border and said, nope, I'm not going any further north, and I'm not going any further south. That's what I think. That is my opinion. right, guys. So as I said, tonight we're going to do something a little special. However, to do this, I got to go get it open, so bear with me. And Darky says, more cowbell. So for this game tonight, all right, you will notice I have 3 things written down on the board. You can use Triv Now. However, if you are wanting to participate, you will need to use buzzer.dev tonight. Do-do-do-do. What is that? That's not what I'm looking for. There we go. Okay. Because we are going to play the game that tests your speed, your knowledge, and how fast you can think on your feet. We are going to be playing as if you are volunteering, you need to do buzzer.dev, and your code is WRUP. Now, if it is not mandatory, and 3DWE. All right, like I said, it is not mandatory for anything but buzzer.dev. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 3 parts to a question. Then I'm going to show you a 3-second delay. Or after a 10-second delay, I'm going to reveal the question. And what you have to do is you have to be the fastest to buzz in on buzzer.dev. Each player will have the opportunity to answer one part of the 3 parts. So if you buzz in quick, be ready to answer in chat if you are not on Discord. Once a first correct answer is given, nobody else can answer that part of the question. So for instance, if I were to say, your 3 choices are Albany, Albuquerque, and Concord. All right? These are 3 capital cities of 3 U.S. states that contain the word new. I will ask whoever buzzes in first to answer one of them. Let's just say he says Albany, New York. The other 2 players cannot answer the Albany, New York question. They have to answer one of the other 2 parts. And then once the first 2 answer, the third player can pick the third one. So remember, a lot of the questions have an easy, a medium, and a hard. So think about it. Some of them are all easy. Some of them are all medium. Some of them are all hard. If you were to buzz in and do Albuquerque is in Nevada. Okay, that's a wrong answer. That means that answer can be answered by one of the other 2 players still. Scores will be determined by how many people gave a correct answer. If all 3 of you give me a correct answer, you score 5 points in the first round. If 2 players are correct, they get 10 points in the first round. And if only 1 person is correct, they get 25 points in the first round. In round 1, I think there's a maximum of 9 questions, but I am going to set it to a time limit for, I'm thinking, 15 minutes. Because I don't remember how fast we got through this last time I played it, and it was one of those where I goofed. Now, if you do not want to play as one of the 3 players, okay, you can go over to Triv now, and you can have a chance to answer all 3 parts to the question. But you need to give them in order on the board. So, for instance, again, we said New York, New Mexico, New Hampshire. If you give me New York and Hampshire and then New Mexico, I won't count the New Mexico answer. So if you skip an answer, just skip it and leave it blank. Now, you guys who do use Triv now, if you use it, have to be faster than the contestants. All right, so let me go look at buzzer.dev, see who I've got in there. Whoop, get back here. All right, so we got our 3 players. We got Murphy, we got Ask, we got Stacy. All right, so I am going to activate the buzzers. So again, just remember, buzz, and then I will ask you in order of who buzzes in first, who buzzes in second, who buzzes in third. Do we have anybody on the leaderboard? Nope, nobody in Triv now. That's fine. I can live with that. And what I'm going to do, this is one of those games that I need to learn how to do the Twitch library thing. I really, really do. All right, so Murphy, Ask, and Stacy, if you guys are ready. Let me get the board filled. And where is Bear with me a minute. It did not pop up. Oh, give me 1 minute. I got to figure out why it didn't pop up my I got to figure out why it didn't pop up my form. Oh, that's why I didn't pop up my form. There we go. All right, so we're going to put Murphy backs in. We're going to put Stacy in, or who's ask a second. And Stacy in third. Oh, cut that out, you stupid computer. Let's try that again. All right. So again, it's the speed of your buzzers that count. So I'm going to reactivate the buzzers, make sure they're working. So saith the bard. Oh, I did the wrong way. We're naming 3 Shakespearean characters. You tell us which play he or she is from. We have Cassandra, Imogen, and Pembroke. So saith the bard. You tell me which play they're from. Cassandra, Imogen, and Pembroke. Oh, nobody's taken the first one. Cassandra is from Troilus and Cressida. Imogen is from Cymbeline. And Pembroke is from King John. All right, no points for that one. We're going to name it a meat dish. You name the meat. Carpaccio, farinhera, or musican. And now I think I can start the timer. All right, Ask, you are in first. Looking for the meat in carpaccio, farinhera, or musican. Is it fish in carpaccio? No, it is not fish in carpaccio. Stacy, you are second. Is carpaccio pork? No, carpaccio is not pork. Murphy, you are third. Murphy? Let me see something real quick. She may be. Are you still there, Murphy? Nope, I am. You're muted. You're muted on Discord. Hold on. Let me check something. Try it. You're still in mute mode, Murphy.
Yeah.
The- Now I can hear you.
I said I don't know any of those. I didn't buzz in because I don't know.
Just pick one. The worst you can do is guess one of the three and guess right.
The F one is lamb. I don't know.
No. Carpaccio is beef. Farinhara is pork. And Musakan is chicken. All right, so I'm going to go back to the reactivate your buzzers and back to the question board. Authors. All right, this one should be easy. I'm going to give you the book title. You give me the author. We have Treasure Island, Peter Pan, and A Child's Garden of Verse. Murphy.
Treasure Island, Robert Louis Stevenson.
That is correct. Ask. Peter Pan or A Child's Garden of Verse. Peter Pan is J.M. Barrie. That is correct. And Stacy, do you know who wrote A Child's Garden of Verse? No, it's actually Robert Louis Stevenson again. Robert Louis Stevenson also wrote A Child's Garden of Verse. So with that, we have two right. That means Murphy is at 10. Ask is at 10. I'm going to name a newspaper comic strip. You name the original artist. We have, reactivate buzzers. Little Abner, Dick Tracy, and Garfield. You got one buzz so far. Second buzz. All right, ask. Now remember, the longer you guys take to buzz in is the longer they've got to think about the answer to the question. Garfield is Jim Davis. Murphy, do you know who wrote Little Abner or Dick Tracy?
Little Abner. Is it Ketchner or something like that?
Nope. And Stacy, Little Abner or Dick Tracy? 'Tracy? 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 ' me see if anybody's. I'm going to leave the leaderboard up just so I can see if anybody shows up. No clue. Al Cap wrote Little Abner. Dick Tracy was Charles Gould, and Jim Davis did Garfield. So we are going to reactivate the buzzers. And with that, Ask gets 25 points on the board. And your next one is Soup of the Day. I'm going to name 3 soups. You tell us if it can be served correctly as a cold soup. We have egg drop soup, gazpacho, and vichyssoise. All right, Murphy.
Gazpacho, yes.
That is correct. Gazpacho can be served cold. Ask. Egg drop soup or vichyssoise? Vichyssoise can be served cold. And Stacy, egg drop soup. And now the ones that are like A or B, if a player gets it wrong, I cannot let you like steal it back. That is correct. Egg drop soup should only ever be served hot. And trust me, I've done it cold and re-microwaved. It's not good. So with that, Murphy and Stacy are on the board. Your next question. Let me react. I'll reactivate the buzzers in a second. Autobots, roll out. We've named a Transformer. You tell me if he is a Decepticon or an Autobot. We have Jazz, Blitzwing, and Lugnut. Ask. Jazz, Blitzwing, and Lugnut. Jazz is an Autobot. Murphy, Blitzwing or Lugnut?
All right, no second. Lugnut, Decepticon.
That is correct.
Oh,
Stacy, I leave you with Blitzwing. I need to do something here. Hold on 1 second. I need to turn yours up a little, Murphy, so bear with me. That's fine. Blitzwing is a Decepticon. All 3 of you right. All 3 get 5 points on the board.
where's Brian when I need him? Where's Brian or Pepper when I need them?
Baseball stadiums. I'm going to name a former baseball stadium. You tell me which baseball team is from there or played there. All right? We have Shibe Park, Griffith Park, and Crosley Field. Ask. Crosley Field is Cincinnati. Murphy.
Griffin Park, is that the A's?
No, that is not the Athletics. Stacy, Shibe Park or Griffith Park? Which one do you think you know? Griffith Park is the Washington Senators. Shibe Park was the former field of the Philadelphia Phillies. Griffith Park was the former field of the Washington Senators, and Crosley Field was the Cincinnati Reds. So with that, points on the board. Ask, you are at 65. Murphy at 25, Stacy at 15. Madam Butterfly, how well do you know the opera? Let's find out if you can identify it by these clues. We have the Japanese, gotta reactivate the buzzers. The Japanese city is set in, the young lady, and the military character. Got one buzz in. There we, oh, that was close. Murphy.
I took a stab. The Japanese. Oh, it's the opera. Never mind. Yeah. Never mind. I thought you were asking for the city of.
Yeah, which Japanese city is it set
in? Tokyo.
No, it is not Tokyo.
Okay,
Stacy. No, it's not Kyoto. Ask. No, it is. The Japanese city it is set in is Nagasaki. The young lady in it is Chow Chow San. And the military character, or the primary military character, is Lieutenant Pinkerton. All right, so I am going to, no points for that one. Go back to the question board. Better known band names. I'm going to give you the original name of a band. You tell me their better known moniker.
Wait, what does moniker mean? Hold on.
It's better known name. It's better known name. We have the New Journeyman, Falling Spikes, and Caesar and Cleo. So this will be the last question of round one. Ask. Hey, Andy, how you doing? You think Caesar and Cleo is Sonny and Cher. You are right. Caesar and Cleo is Sonny and Cher. Murphy.
The new journey is that journey, and is that like the new Seekers?
No, it is not the New Seekers. Stacy. The New Journeyman or Falling Spikes? So basically, Darky, on Triv Now, you basically just answer all three, or try to answer all three of them. No, Falling Spikes was Velvet Underground. Velvet Underground is the Falling Spikes. All right, this is the question that I wrote after Shadow kind of ticked me off with his. I gave him a category. I wanted Doctor Who, but not Doctor Who. And I don't mean that to be mean to him. It was just the way he did it. All right, so let me reset this one. I'm going to name a film. You tell me which actor who portrayed Doctor Who participated in this film. Okay? So if I can name a film that basically said that you think Tom Baker starred in, you're going to give me Tom Baker. All right? We have Attack the Block, The Omen, and Terminator Genesis. Stacy is in, Murphy is in. So Ask, you are the third one on this. Stacy. This is, I don't mean, I'm not picking on Shadow, but he was like, I don't know any of the actors or characters in Doctor Who. Attack the Block was not Matt Smith. Murphy.
I'm gonna go with The Omen, and the only doctor I know, David Tennant.
No, it's not David Tennant.
It's the only doctor I know. So.
Ask. No, the other one was not Tom Baker. Attack the Block was Jodie Whittaker. She was the victim of the gang at first, and then she turned to the gang for help. The Omen, which is a really old movie, was the second Doctor, Patrick Troughton. He played a priest. And in Terminator Genesis, Matt Smith played the big bad computer person. So nobody getting any points on that. And my timer has gone off, so let me look something up real quick, just so I can see where I am question-wise. How many questions do I put in this file is what I'm worried about. Okay, I should be good to go. If not, it'll air out and it'll say, blah. All right, so with that, I'm going to end that questionnaire, release the scores, and I am going to reset it since nobody got that one. All right, we are going to go to round 2. And the process is the same, except now a single answer is worth 10, or a triple answer is worth 10. A double answer, let me make sure I got this right. No, single answer is 25. Double answer is 50. And if you get it by yourself, it's 100. So this is still anybody's game. And I can't believe I'm using a House of Buzzers hands-on buzzer thing. This is still anybody's game to win. All right, so let's go back to the board. Okay. Oh, it didn't update my point total. 10, 25, 50. It should have doubled that. World capitals. I'm going to name the capital. You name the biggest river that runs through it. That is the longest river that runs through it. We have Rome, Prague, and Bucharest. All right, ask. See, and I just realized I shuffled the questions. If you get one wrong, then you don't get a second guess. You pick one you know. Rome is the Tiber. All right, Stacy. Prague and Bucharest. Nope. He only does. He only. We're not into round 3 yet. Bucharest is not the Volga. Murphy. Oh, I gotta start this timer.
Prague, the Euphrates. I don't know.
Oh, Rome is the Tiber. Prague, the longest river is the Moldau, and Bucharest is Dambavita. So with that, I'm going to see how many points it gives you in a minute. Ask. It should give you 50. Yep. Okay, it works. My scoreboard works. My description doesn't. All right, Hall of Fame. I'm going to name the city. You name the major sport whose Hall of Fame is housed there. We have Cooperstown, New York, Canastota, New York, and Winona, New York. All right, ask. Cooperstown is baseball. Murphy. Canastota or Onoda?
Noda, football.
No, Onoda is not football. Stacy. Canastota or Onoda? Anota is not lacrosse. Anota is home, and I thought somebody was going to get this one, of the Soccer Hall of Fame. Canastota is the home of the World's Boxing Hall of Fame. So with that, we reactivate the buzzers, add the scores. Oh no, it's still only adding 50. Huh. I have to figure that out. Children's literature. I'm going to name the novel. You name the author. All right. We have Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn, or Black Beauty. Murphy.
Black Beauty is Anna Sewell.
That is correct. Ask. Deuce, check your audio because I think you're the only one that's hearing the echo. Tom Sawyer is Mark Twain. And Stacy, Huckleberry Finn. And it is Mark Twain for Huckleberry Finn. Everybody on the board? And I am going to reactivate the buzzer. Fallout 4 companions. I'm going to describe a companion in the game of Fallout 4. You give me the name of the character. All right? We have a super mutant who loves Shakespeare, an Irish cage fighting female, and the synth detective. I don't know where you're hearing the double from, Deuce, because I've got Discord running, but that should not be coming through.
I do hear when I talk. I do hear double when I talk, but I'm not on push to talk. So that might be what it is.
All right, give me a
Like,
minute.
I'm hearing it through Discord when I talk, but if
Okay.
I mute it, I don't hear it.
Yeah, but that's normal. You guys are all hearing the echo, huh? All right, give me a minute. All right, let me try that and see if it's any better. Because I'm not seeing anything with an echo going. Oh, when you hear Murphy, then yeah, you're probably going to hear a slight echo.
Yeah.
I thought you meant when I was saying something, Envy. Because because I don't have the headset on. I don't like using the headset when I stream. And I've got Discord coming through the TV, but the only person that should be heard is Murphy. All right, so we were looking for Fallout 4 characters. Ask is the only one going to take a chance on this. All right, Ask. No, the super mutant who loves Shakespeare. His character's name is Strong. The Irish female cage fighter is Kate, and the synth detective is Nick Valentine. All right, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna try round 3. Capital. The capital city of each of these countries starts with the same letter as the country. Name the capital of Taiwan, Luxembourg, or Sweden. Ask. Luxembourg is, I will take Luxembourg City or Luxembourg for the answer. Murphy, Taiwan or Sweden?
Sweden, is that Stockholm?
That is Stockholm. And Stacy, the capital of Taiwan. Is Taipei. That is correct. All right. Now, I'm going to hope this works because I just hit the wrong button. No, I hit the right button. And it did them out of order. Oh wait, no, it didn't. Yeah, it did. Why did it do them out of order? All right, so we're gonna go ask. Oh, because this is the way I programmed it. Sort of. All right. In front of you, you guys will see 3 sets of numbers. Ask. Basically, what you need to do is get 4 answers correct before Murphy gets 5 correct or before Stacy gets 6 correct. You're going to buzz in just like normal. Okay? However, you can now answer 1 part, 2 parts, or 3 parts of the question. If it is not a yes, no, true, false, one or the other, your opponents can steal afterwards. Okay? If you get it wrong. So let's say ask gets this question. More Monet. We've named 3 artworks. You tell me if they were painted by Claude Monet. So, and we're not gonna do this one. This is just for a test. So if I were to reveal the choices, man with a pipe, man with a glove, woman with a parasol. And let's say ask says that man with a glove was painted by Monet. That is not true. Then the other 2, in the order they buzz in, will get the shot. So Murphy, let's say Murphy buzzed in second. She can try to answer as many of the questions as possible. Again, except for yes, no's.
Question real quick. Are the scores, do the scores matter? Because
No.
I should have 210. I should have 45.
No, I just flipped ask and you so that you're on the 4, 5, and
Okay.
6.
Okay, I was confused on that.
It was supposed to reorganize them, but it didn't. It was supposed to put it so 5 was still on your scoreboard and ask had 4 on his scoreboard. But I got to fix that. I did not realize I had not debugged that part. So I just flipped your seats so you guys have the right numbers in front of you. All right? So does that make sense? So basically, ask could win the game in 2 questions. Murphy could win the game in 2 questions. Well, anybody could win the game in 2 questions. It's just a matter of doing it. All right, so I am going to... So this is one of those where your buzzers will not activate until I've gotten the question up. Geography. I'm going to list 3 countries with share a border with only 1 other nation. You name that nation. San Marino, Denmark, and Monaco. All right, ask. You were in first. You have to give them to me one at a time because if you're wrong on one, I don't want you giving any hints for the others. Right? Actually, yeah, because if you give multiples, I'm only going to read them in order. San Marino is Italy. You're down to 3. You want to take Denmark or Monaco? Monaco, is it France? Yes, it is. And Denmark. No, you do not get, you don't go back up a point. No, it is not the Netherlands. Stacy, you were second. Which country borders Denmark and Denmark only? Or I should say, which country does Denmark border and border only? That is correct. Denmark borders Germany. All right, so Ask is at 2. Murphy is at 5. Stacy is at 5. Let's go back to the question board. I'm going to give you a word from British slang. You tell me what it means. We have a sprog, your loaf, and a local. Murphy, you were in first.
Oh, was I? Oh, God. A local is someone who's local. I don't know. It's like someone who lives in your town or state. I don't know.
No, local is not a local is not a resident. Ask. You need 2 to win. Sprog, your loaf, or a local? And you know what I just realized? I have not been paying attention to Triv now. I am so sorry, Darky.
Or it's probably like when you know this and you're not even paying attention.
Local is not your hometown. Stacy. Sprog, loaf, and local. You can get this down to a tie with Ask. Local is a pub. Do you know what a sprog or your loaf is? No, loaf is not your salary. The loaf is your head. This is your loaf. And a sprog is a little baby. And I don't know why I'm doing that. All right, Stacy down to 4. Murphy still at 5. Ask, you still need 2 to win. Boxing class. Back to class. Boxing class. I'm going to give you the top weight of 3 boxing classes, both in pounds and stone. You tell me what weight class that boxer would fight under. All right? So we have 112 pounds, 147 pounds, and 118 pounds. Ask. That's why that's one reason I still need to do this. So I need to find a way to Twitch converse everything. £112, 50.8 stone. 147 pounds or 66.7 stone. And 118 pounds, 53.5 stone. 147 is not a middleweight. Murphy, you are in second.
Would 112 be featherweight?
No, it is not featherweight. Stacy, you can get this down to 1. 147 is a welterweight. How about 112 and 118? $112 is a flyweight, and 118 No, 118 is bantamweight. 118 is bantamweight. But you got it down to 2, which means this next question could do it for Ask or Stacy. Murphy, you just need to get on the board.
Yeah.
It'll happen. I've got 3 fictional theme parks. I'm going to name the park. You name the movie. All right? We have Wonder World, Wally World, and Pacific Playland. Murphy.
Ooh. Wally World is that? Christmas Vacation?
I will accept Christmas Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation. What about Wonder World or Pacific Playland?
I don't know the others.
All right. Ask Wonder World or Pacific Playland. And the only reason I accepted it for Christmas Vacation is because it's actually mentioned in both movies. Wonder World is not big. Stacy, Wonder World or Pacific Playland? No, believe it or not, Big actually used Coney Island. It actually used a real theme park. No, it is not Home Alone. Wonder World is actually in Beverly Hills Cop, and Pacific Playland is in Zombieland, the Woody Harrelson Zombieland movie. All right. So we are still at 2, 4, and 2. So Murphy got 1. She still needs 2 questions to get it down to 0. We go back to the board. Hut the Dickens. I'm going to name an H character from a Charles Dickens book. You name the Dickens novel they were in. So we have Miss Havisham, Hortense, and Jimmy Hutley. All right, Ask. You were in first. Miss Havisham is in Great Expectations. One more for the win. Hortense or Jimmy Hutley? Hortense Taylor is not in 2 Cities. Stacy, if you can get these 2, you can steal the game. We have Hortense and Jimmy Hutley. No, Hortense is not Oliver Twist. Murphy, Hortense and Jimmy Hutley.
Jimmy Hutley, Oliver Twist. I don't know.
No. Miss Havisham was Great Expectations. Hortense was in Bleak House. And Jimmy Hutley was in the Pickwick Papers. All right, we're going to go back to the board. Again, this is still anybody's game. Emergency codes. What is the... I'm going to give you 3 countries. You need to tell me what the telephone emergency code is in that country. So, for instance, we have the United States, the United Kingdom, and Sweden. Murphy.
United Kingdom 999.
That is correct. What about the United States or Sweden?
Oh, the United States 991.
And
I don't know any of them. I'm like, oh, wait.
what about Sweden?
I don't know Sweden.
Don't know Sweden. Ask. Sweden. Do you know the emergency phone code? You dial this number, it puts you through to emergency services. No, it is not 555. Stacy, do you know the emergency phone code for Sweden? That sounds like a silly question to ask. No, it is not. You were close. You were on the right track, Stacy. It's actually 90000. 90,000 is the Swedish emergency code. And no, I was not going to put the emergency code from IT Crowd in the question. I thought about it, but I figured if it came up early in the game, it would take me too long to read.
I was about to pass. I'm like, oh, wait.
All right. Everybody has a shot on this question. Ask is at 1, Murphy at 2, Stacy at 2. And here is the question. Lesser known comic book villains. I'm going to name you 3 villains. You tell me which DC superhero they were first associated with. All right? We have Repo Man, Egg Foo, and the Electrocutioner. Ask. For the win. Repo Man, Egg Foo, or Electrocutioner? No, Electrocutioner is not Superman. Stacy. We have Repo Man, Egg Foo, or Electrocutioner. The Electrocutioner was first seen in Batman. For the win, Stacy. Repo Man or Egg Foo? Which DC superhero were these individuals associated with? Or first associated with? And that's the reason I had to put the word first in there. Because Electrocutioner actually shows up later in Superman. No, Egg Foo is not Superman. Murphy, you can steal it.
That's why I did buzz in. I don't know.
Just take a guess, Murphy. You can win this game. Repo Man or Egg Foo?
Electrocutioner.
No, Electrocutioner's gone. That was Batman.
Which one's next?
Repo Man or Egg Foo?
Repo Man is superhero who fixes things. I don't know.
No. Which superhero? This is the villain. This is the villain. Repo Man and Egg Foo. Which DC superhero are they associated with?
Spider-Man.
No, not Spider-Man. Repo Man was Superman.
Spider-Man is Marvel.
And Egg Foo was one of the first supervillains for Wonder Woman. And if you ever go look up Egg Foo, You're gonna realize the guy that wrote Wonder Woman. Whoa! All right. So with that, we go back to the question board. Everybody still has a shot. Museums. I'm gonna name a museum. You tell me where it's located, what city. We have the Acropolis Museum, the Belvedere Museum, and the Field Museum of Natural History. Ask. Yes, he made the lie detector, but he was extremely racist. Uh, he was into sodomy because he basically wanted to write a comic book about BDSM he could get away with. Is the Acropolis Museum Athens? It is, and with that, Ask takes the game. That was fun. That was really fun. Where would you think the Belvedere Museum and the Field Museum of Natural History are? Ask. Nope, not London. The Belvedere Museum is in Vienna, and the Field Museum of Natural History is in Chicago. That was impressive. All three players had a good shot at it. Murphy, would you have known Belvedere or the Field Museum?
No.
Stacy, would you have known any of the? Would you have known the Acropolis? Murph,
No, I wouldn't have known either one
you
of
wouldn't have
them.
known any of the three.
I wouldn't have known any of the three, no. So.
Yep, the Field Museum of Natural History is in Chicago, Illinois. So which ones would you have known, Stacy? Obviously, I think Acropolis and Field. So the difference in the game between Ask and Stacy was 2.4 seconds. That was the total difference between Ask beating Stacy out for it.
Wow.
Oh, plus Stacy only needed one question as well. Your buzzer game. I will admit I screwed up one buzzer because I was not supposed to reveal. I was not supposed to unlock the buzzers until the three choices appeared. I screwed up the first one, but after that, I think I nailed it. So, what do you guys think about the game?
I like it.
The hard part is now I got to make like a zillion more questions for it. Because I think 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, I have a few left. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I had more questions in here than I thought I had. Ha! I am not complaining. So, you like anything you? Well, I want an honest opinion. Even if you didn't win, Ask. What did you think of how the game is set up? I've got to fix the bug so that the counter goes correct.
And I want to say something that I wanted to say. I mean, I played this before, not here, but I played it in when Theory hosted it. And this is like so much different. It's not as like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I think you can get what I'm saying.
Well, see, I actually loaned Theory about 15 of these questions out of this file.
Yeah. That's why when the Monet thing came up, I'm like, yay! And you didn't use it because that was one of the questions he used, and I remembered it, and I'm like, no. And so when you didn't use it, I'm like, no.
No, because the first question I gave him was the three parks: the Zombieland, Beverly Hills Cop, and Christmas Vacation. So what did he do different? I mean, I'm asking honestly, what did he do different than I did, Murphy?
I don't remember because it was a while ago. I don't really remember. But I mean, there was no trip now. It was
I'm just curious how he ran it different from what I did.
I don't know if he ran it differently. I think that just the software was different. I don't really remember how.
So the game played the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it. Well, because I know they use Google Docs a lot.
Yeah, no, this is a thing that he had done in Unity, or he had made something in it was something in Unity, so it wasn't a Google Docs thing.
Okay.
It was on Buzzer, and yeah.
So they work similar then. They just look different.
Yeah, it's similar. They just look different. Yeah.
I gotta ask him what his looks like then, just so I can see and compare. Because I don't think they keep video records on there when they play.
No, because it was a thing that wasn't a stream. It was on Discord.
Well, I can't do any more asks because I've only got enough set. I've only got enough at the moment. I only think I've got about like 11 questions left in the file. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And hopefully I got to figure out if I'm going to keep these questions in here. I don't really want to, though, because once they're used, I like getting rid of them. 12, 13, 14, 15. So I got about 23. I got 23 questions left out of that entire set. Now, if you guys want to help at some point, and I know I've asked this before and it is not required, more movie and TV questions. You will like the next Jeopardy round then, Stacy. You will definitely like the next Jeopardy round. I think. Or wait, let me see if it's Jeopardy or Pressure Point. Game shows might be Pressure Point. No, that one's tougher. Never mind. You won't like the you probably won't like the Pressure Point questions. I know. So basically, what I'm trying to ask is, and for those of you guys that watch Ben and Ash, you know, like they've got about 60,000 people that pitch in and send them questions. I am looking for people to do the same here. If you guys have like sets of questions that you guys think will fit into various games that we do, send them to me, and I will actually give you credit, like probably bonus whammies or something. I haven't decided what yet. For being a stage director, so to speak. Um, so it'll be like you're like a. I may actually try to make. I wonder if I can try to make more emotes or yeah, more emotes or badges, one or the other. I have to figure that out. But it is 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, which means it's time to go see if we can find somebody that is streaming. And as always, please, 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 on the on the game review channel. Oh, cool. Let me know whether you played or watch. On Discord. There's a game review channel. Just let me know what you guys thought about Split Second, how it looks, how it runs, and that sort of thing. So with that, we're going to send you guys over to Jeremy. I think he's doing LK's version. I think. Ta-da. And like I said, next week is Pressure Point. However, if you guys can help me get at least 9 participants, we're going to do our version of Weakest Link. So, Stacy, I need you to help me convince Shadow and them to come in and play Weakest Link next week. That's if I can get that many people. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say around here, be good to yourself, be good to your friends, be good to your neighbors, be good to a stranger, because karma will pay you back tenfold. Yeah, that's about it. So with that, we are going to go join LK Jeremy, and I will see you guys next Saturday.